Well, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Ridley Scott responds to the critics of Blade Runner. Go F yourself. I mean, alright, cool. I appreciate his candour, I guess. I love Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a great film. Depending on, obviously, what version you're watching. It's a great film. Beautifully done. And I put my hands up. I really enjoyed Blade Runner 2049. So this is interesting. You know, I give Ridley Scott a hard time here and there. He's made incredible films. Absolutely unequivocally, he has made incredible films. I've never denied that. And here's him defending his film and also giving us an insight into sort of how it was made, I guess. So this is interesting. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture, movie news, and movie reviews. And give the video a like and a share. So Sir Ridley Scott is a filmmaker who has never shied away from sharing his often blunt opinions, but he got surprisingly candid while discussing Blade Runner with Total Film. So, yeah. Interestingly, it was a flop when it came out, but there's a lot of films that flop, so it's not really a stretch. But yeah, when it came out in 1982, it was a huge flop, but is now obviously considered one of the science fiction's all-time greats. It was as influential as Star Wars in some ways, in terms of shaping how sci-fi and, we sort of reflect upon the human experience, and some absolutely just incredible performances as well. So people love this film for absolutely justified reasons. So Harrison Ford has spoken about the challenges he faced while making Blade Runner, and while Scott acknowledged those, he also dismissed the notion that the movie is one he isn't incredibly proud of. So he says the following: "The shoot was a very bad experience for me. I had horrendous partners, financial guys who were killing me every day. I'd been very successful in the running of a company, and I knew I was making something very, very special, so I would never take no for an answer. But they didn't understand what they had. You shoot it, you edit it, and you mix it, and by the time you're halfway through, everyone's saying it's too slow. You've got to learn as a director. You can't listen to anybody. I knew I was making something very, very special, and now it's one of the most important science fiction films ever made, which everybody feeds off every bloody film." It's not every film. I mean, it is, it is one of the most important science fiction films made, but it's not everybody feeds off of it. But all right, cool. Anyway, so as the article notes, Scott may not sound overly humble, but he's not wrong. He is wrong to a degree, but okay. The filmmaker went on to make it clear he has no time for the critics who once tore apart, his film, basically. So he says, "I hadn't seen Blade Runner for 20 years, really, but I just watched it, and it's not slow." Well, I wonder what version he's watching, FYI. "The information coming at you is so original and interesting, talking about biological creations and mining off-world, which, in those days, they said was silly. I say, go fuck yourself." Love it. I do like his candor. Now, this is interesting for a few reasons, because this is coming at a time where he hasn't actually really been in the headlines for a little while. And the last time he was kind of in the headlines predominantly is to essentially give some buzz behind the rumours, and also confirmation behind the rumours, that they're doing a Blade Runner TV series. Don't know how long it's going to be, don't know who's got it, we don't know anything about it, but he's come out, we confirmed that. He's discussed a little bit more about it over the, I think it's been about 2 years now that film's, series, whatever, has been announced. So this kind of serves as a little bit more of a push for Blade Runner to sort of pop back up in pop culture, I guess. But just great comments, Ridley Scott, no time for anyone. And I again, as much as I give him stick, because I do, because of some of the stuff he's done with Alien, for instance, God, bloody annoying. But I love the fact when a director is so big and so above and outside of the system that is in place within Hollywood, that he can just say whatever he wants and he doesn't care. I absolutely adore it, and I'll give him his props, because when a director can do that, you're dealing with someone that's incredibly honest, whether you like what they're saying or not. And I just love that. I think it's brilliant. He plays a really good game with Hollywood because, again, he knows that he's in hot demand with Hollywood, but he also knows that he doesn't have to take people's comments about any of the work that he's doing. So there you go. Ridley Scott to Blade Runner critics. Go F yourself. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down below. Just a quick video, but anyway, drop your thoughts there. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.